Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel WebLearnX. This is Virendra Kumar Singh. Today I am going to explain at the rate valid annotation and at the rate control advice. So let's get started. So for the valid annotation in Spring Boot basically used for validate the any beans. Let's suppose I have one user beans with the multiple fields like name, address, contact number, email ID, etc. And there is some requirement, name should be required, and address is also required, and for the mail it should be valid mail ID. It's not accept the any random mail ID, and the contact number should be only the numeric value. It cannot be the any special symbol or string etc. So to manage these things in Spring Boot we can use valid annotation. So valid annotation basically get the whatever beans you have submitted and uh, send to control advice annotation. In control advice annotation we have to check the all condition, whatever the required condition. If any condition is not fulfilled, then it will show the some exception, but this exception is also controlled by the control advice. Means it should not crash the page, it should uh, pass the any JSON format message or any valid message on the UI. So let understand with the example. Let me open my Eclipse. So I have one pre-setup Spring Win validation project. I have created one single controller, user controller, and also I have created one user beans. So in user beans I have name, address, email ID and ID, and I have used the some annotation. This is the JAX validation contains email. So this is the JAX validation. JAX validation we need to Spring Boot provide automatically. We no need to add the any additional dependency for this. So I have used the not empty validation. If someone push the name as a empty, then it will show the message. Same kind something I use the address, and for the email ID I have added the two annotation. First is the not empty. If mail ID is mandatory, if anyone enter the mail ID, then mail ID should be a fixed pattern, means whatever the pattern mail ID is provided. If it's not match that pattern, then it should be show the error. And I have created one custom exception. This is the global exception. Here I had added the at the rate control advice. Basically control advice pick the all validation here. If any validation is not happen as our requirement, then accordingly it will show the formatted error message. So this is the my at the rate control advice, and I have created here one exception, custom exception classes, and I pass the runtime exception, and I have created one constructor and pass the message and object in that constructor, and I have created the custom error response. Means if any error occurred, then how it will respond for the UI or output. So I want to print the date, time, status and error message, path where error is occurred, and object means whatever the error details. So I have created this custom error beans response bin, and in custom global exception I use the @advice controller and exception handler, and here I need to pass the whatever you have create the class, means which class is getting the exception. So I have created two different exception. This is the for the custom exception, and this is for the valid annotation. So let me show the controller. In controller I have create two endpoint. One is the simple slash for the for checking purpose application is up and running or not, and second is app exception, and here I use the valid annotation. Means if I submit the some user request, then all this field name, address and email ID should be mandatory. If it is not mandatory, then valid annotation check all this uh, user information is entered or not. If it will entered, then it will show the all this information. Otherwise a valid annotation automatically send exception to this point at that override handler method argument not valid method. This is the predefined, not a predefined, but this is the spring predefined spring method argument valid class, which is handle the all valid annotation functionality. So here I have created one map. In this map I put the timestamp, status and how many fields is not fulfilled. So this is the code to find out how many fields is not fulfilled. It will bind and in a single list of string, and it will show the message. So let me compile this project. Maven clean successfully. Let me build project. Maven install. Now build is successfully. So let me run the application. So I need to click on the my main file, and I'm going to run in debug mode. So let me run as the debug mode. Java application. Now you can observe my application is up and running on 8080 port. So let me open the Postman, because this is the post method, and we cannot test the post method on browser directly. So let me open the my Postman. So this is the Postman. Let me create one post method. So localhost 8080, and I need to create the post request. So here I need to pass the JSON. So let me pass only two field, ID and name, and you can observe in code we have in user there is the three attribute as a mandatory, like name, address and email ID. It is the mandatory attribute, but I'm going to pass only name. So let me add the one debug point here, and let me hit my request. Let me send it. So I missed here add app exception. Let me hit again. So you can observe here in debug point I added the two debug point. One is the my user control here, and other is the my custom global exception handler. But when the request comes in inside of this endpoint, directly at the rate valid annotation is pick that request, and first it check the request is fulfilled or not. So in my case, I have passed the only name annotation, name value, address and mail ID. I did not pass in my request. So you observe here, it automatically uh, land in this error message method. So let me show you. You can observe the response. So you can observe here, it is coming the date, status 400, and error message. Please provide the email ID and address. Let me pass the address here. Address equal to, let's suppose I have passed the test, and let me resend the request. Sorry, there is a small issue. Let me remove the debug mode. So now you can directly observe. Here you can observe. Please provide the email. Let me pass the some email, and image is test at the rate 123. Let's suppose I pass the some wrong email format. You can observe at the rate. Let's suppose I'm not passing the at the rate here. So you can observe here, it's showing please enter the valid format of email address. So test at the rate gmail.com. So you can observe here, now it's showing the successful message. Me one more thing here in code. In code I have create one custom exception also. This exception means if any exception is occurred, then it will not show the page crashed. It will show the some graceful output. So let me comment out this code. I have commented this code. Let me restart this project. Building successfully, and I added the one more thing here. I have created the one exception, means 10 divided by 0 it will show the infinite, so it is the exception of Java. So now let me show the what is the behavior. Now it's come. So let me open the Postman again. I have passed the valid input here. Let me hit the request. So you can observe here, it is not showing the any random information, means page crash and all things. It show the some valid information, like timestamp, what is the error code, what is the error messages and all things. It is the valid information showing because of control advice annotation. Let me show one thing here. Let me uncomment this my custom exception. So now if I uncomment this exception, then it will show the message whatever I have mentioned here in this code. It will jump in this code. Let me add the one comment here. So my code is built successfully. So I have added the two debug point. One is the my exception code, and one is the my where it occurred the exception. And let me hit the request again. Now you can observe here request is coming in my error code location. So you can observe here it's got the some exception, so it will sending the request to the my custom exception page. Here you can observe it is sending the request in this my custom exception, whatever I added my custom exception in my control advice code. So whatever I did the formatting, it will show the output according to my formatting. So it will show the message, object, status, and path of URI. And let me forward this. Now you can observe here. So it is showing the valid information of my page. What kinds of information I passed that page, it is showing all that information in JSON formatted. So friends, this is all about the advice control and valid annotation. I'm going to commit this code on the GitHub. You can try from your side. And next video I'm going to explain what is the command line runner and application runner. Please subscribe my YouTube channel and press bell icon for the notification. Please share and like. Thanks.